Something wrong?
Buck up! Buck it up!
No respect.
Surely, you'll risk is when you make a child stand in the corner of a room for 10 minutes. This is domination.
Get lost.
Not everyone chose to be augmented. We were victims here too.
Just go back the way you came.
But Miss Akeem, news outlets are simply reporting on the current situation. And you have to agree that right now, the world consists of little more than terror, conflict, and chaos.
No, that is completely wrong. You're wrong.
Just know that I'm imagining all the ways I can kill you.
See it. You can choose to only show my shoe, which is very ugly. News outlets but you can't trust the news outlets.
That's all the time we have.
Damn addicts.
Today, Miss Akeem. This is a lesson. Global leader in
Some people have called this project an artificial intelligence. General control.
This is not right. Please, back away from the scene.
No activity in this area. Continuing general patrol mode.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
Excuse me. Please. Did they send you to protect me?
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
Something about the crime scene doesn't sit right.
Okay, what about it?
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Peri. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
I tried and I couldn't.
The electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
I know it hurts. Surely we'll receive medication soon. Murderers in uniform. Just rest. Concentrate. I know it hurts. Surely we'll receive medication
By stating that the Human Restoration Act is nothing more than legalized slavery. My hope is that against violence.
Hurting me! Why are you doing this? You have no evidence. Don't go upsetting the real.
And it has to be a violation of our rights.
one more hit. That's all you should. Then or something. It's gone.
The only thing I am guilty of is the object. I am innocent. This is not right.
I can't live like this anymore.
Not right.
Area under surveillance.
Stay away from that guy. He's drunk. You think I do not know who he is? Not so long now. Lay down. Waste away. Not beyond the big moon and 19 is.
That is the rat's law.
Continuing general patrol mode.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought,
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working here all day. This is our 4th date. Not quite sure how much longer this relationship will last.
Noir tropes and then turn them inside out.
Do you believe this? Why are the police not clearing the streets? It's ridiculous.
Are you from here? I love the way the streets are lit up. And the blades spanning across the river. Wonderful. Station!
T73.
There is no way this is going to end well. Here on patrol.
Seem to have quieted down.
Let's make it through this shit.
Ale něco si zahlídl, že jo?
Shut it and search.
Byla nalezena v uličce rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a
What a place.
Are we too late?
Dáme tomu ještě pár minut.
Korporátní banka Palisada odhalila své plány na expanzi svého holdingu v České republice. Ředitelka Palisády Ashany Talvarová prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních pozic zdvojnásobí díky zbudování nových datových úložen ve 4 městech. Očekává se, že na
seeing anything unusual?
Korporátní banka Palisada se sídlem v Praze je největší a nejprestižnější bezpečnostní korporátní archivní společnost na světě. Obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí a využívá nejmodernější fyzická i digitální bezpečnostní opatření, včetně firewall příští generace, špičkového šifrování, vlastního biometrického šifrování SL a další.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Její smrt přitáhla mezinárodní pozornost, dokud nevyšlo najevo, že se snažila získat přístup k účtům klientů. Akcie VersaLife, které od minulého kvartálu klesly o 40%, si i nadále vedou chabě, poté co investoři zaznamenali pokles prodejů Neuropozinu. Výkonný ředitel Bob Page však akcionáře ujistil, že se nemusí bát, neboť jejich moderní výzkum infekčních chorob a genetické léčby by měl velmi brzy začít vykazovat zisk.
Pořád tak nějak nic
Policie vyšetřuje ohavnou vraždu, která se dnes v noci stala v pražské čtvrti Překážka. Místní augmentovaná reportérka Angela Ganová, známá díky řadě oblíbených odhalení politických skandálů, byla nalezena v uličce rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených prostranstvích. Korporátní banka Palisada odhalila své plány na expanzi svého holdingu v České republice. Ředitelka Palisády Ashany Talvarová prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních pozic zdvojnásobí díky budování nových datových úložen ve 4 městech. Očekává se... obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí a využívá nejmodernější fyzická i digitální bezpečnostní opatření, včetně automatizovaná ochrana uvnitř zařízení zabila jednu techničku. Její smrt přitáhla mezinárodní pozornost, dokud nevyšlo najevo, že se snažila získat přístup. Akcie Versailles, které od minulého kvartálu klesly už o 6%, si i nadále vedou hlavně, poté co investoři zaznamenali pokles prodeje.
Radar and stay quiet.
Nic nevidím. Stačí.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Not yet.
Anyone know anything think he could have been inside the shop?
No,
What is it? No,
Welcome to a brave new world.
You got a real way.
Men?
The bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable delivery, extensive storage capacity, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up to the strap.
I have no time.
Are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of
Come on
human
in.
cases and
Weapons for sale. I could use it.
Keep it out of my report.
Welcome home.
of treatments, but new cures
It doesn't get any cleaner than this.
deadly outbreaks from occurring there.
Welcome to your smart home system. Would you rather I sounded different? All right. And where shall we go from here? What you do in the privacy of your own home is your business. And mine, of course. Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are safe with me, homeowner. Your secrets are laid bare. Your settings have been saved.
In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
I always liked the card tricks when I was a kid. Found that stuff.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now, good. more than a few around. My bad.
Enough problems already.
I think my teeth are falling out.
They've taken away everything.
A few credits could save someone's life.
There's got to be some way to get off this junk.
Zítra už to asi nepřežiju.
What today?
Fuck.
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Look out. Wanna hear another one? The clockman's clock is ticking.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Hey, I'm the funny guy, not you.
Where are you going?
Of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of...
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. Her body was found in an alley.
That didn't take long. You think I killed Angela, right? Based on what? Fact that some prejudiced cop told you I did?
So you did know already?
A detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
You're right. Let's keep this about you. You inside a crowded cell. Your face all over the news. How does that sound?
Like a lot of hassle. No thanks.
Angela's death inconveniences you.
Yeah, well, it's been hard. Phone calls I don't want, and visitors I don't like or respect or want inside my home.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I think you're a legitimate suspect. Unless you cooperate and offer some good answers. I think a jury may see it that way too.
Jury? You think hogs get juries in this city? I think that's fucking hilarious. Write that in your little report. Johnny finds me fucking hilarious.
I don't write reports.
Well, take note of this anyway. I wouldn't hurt Angela. And I don't want to know anything about her murder or the investigation.
Why not?
Because if I knew who did it, I might be tempted to kill them. And I don't do that anymore.
I still need to know where you were.
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. I've seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media.
Son of a bitch!
You are always watching. In part one of our two-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor.
You'd steal from me?
Tell me.
Why are you still here?
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say. Sure, kick me while I'm down.
They want to feel safe again, and the human rest...
Quit screwing around!
Keep your eyes open.
Must be tripping. Where are you going?
scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work begins in place. As pharmaceutical scientists and experts around the world, always watching.
Not interested, buddy. Get lost.
Mám už plný zuby toho, jak se mě pořád někdo ptá, kam jdu a s kým se bavím. S nikým už nemluvím.
Other countries, they send all the degenerate clanks to Prague because they don't want to pay for them. They don't want to take care of them.
Máte štěstí, že vykřičená čtvrť nikoho nediskriminuje. No, teda většinou.
I'm so sick of atheists claiming that the Big Bang Theory is the answer, when none of them can say where all that energy came from in the first place.
I could use a drink.
Nice outfit.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
One day, I'll be the boss of this family.
You have no idea what you're saying.
Wouldn't treat a
To
girl
each his
like
own.
that. I'll quit, that's all.
Get off me, you bastard! Leave me alone. You have no right to touch me.
Who listens to that garbage? What today?
Not like Christian leadership, and we'll get you killed. What part of rolling together makes you think we're friends?
Man, I need it.
Umíte česky? Pomůžete mi? Já se
Nechte
ztratila.
mě bejt. Mám už plný zuby toho, jak se mě pořád někdo ptá, kam
I'm
jdu a
glad
s kým
Rucker's
se
dead.
bavím. S
They
nikým
should
už
mount his
nemluvím.
head on a pike.
I've got it all here. Anything. Cheap, expensive, imported, export, whatever.
Teeth are falling out.
You do know that you clanks are not very popular these days, right? Maybe not a good time to talk to strangers in this city.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
He was not waiting here.
Area certified secure.
I know.
Přímo tady ve městě.
I must be somebody else.
Not much going on.
Get them off me. Get them off me.
Just make it through this shift.
Zelení je skorumpovaný.
If only we had been disorganized a few years back.
Murderers in uniform, jackboots, thugs.
Don't think I even have the right parts.
I can't take this anymore. I need a hit.
Stává se tady z toho Golem City.
I'm pretty boring. You'd be better off talking to someone else. Small talk bores me.
Nechci s váma mluvit, Augu.
I'm not in the mood to strike up a conversation.
From Picus.
Within the walls of Palisade Property Bank. It's beyond the government. Assured anonymity.
Can we just go? Do you mind? I'm speaking to my friend now. Can we just go already? It's late.
He said he'd meet us here.
Face it, Sil. He stood you up. If he was going to be this late, he would have called. He was coming into Prague today. You don't think...
They know who's
Great.
behind it.
Another late night at work, another encounter with the city's
Do you
colorful
believe
street
this?
people.
Why are the police not clearing the streets? It's ridiculous.
are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, he'll... Waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's got to be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
I saw segregation in Golem. Oppression, crime. But I also saw courage. People finding ways to keep going. I know it's bad, but I'm not sure it's worth making a deal with the devil just to get out.
If you believe that, then you go live there. Spend 5 months getting kicked, spit on, locked up and interrogated about things you know nothing about. I'll take my chances with people like Vlasta, people like Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
You can't ask me to ignore a Diwali smuggling ring. They're moving weapons around, helping to arm God knows who.
Not my problem. Look, I never had another chance like this. I've given them everything I have for this one shot. If I get recaptured... It's Vlasta. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on
let's get
any
this shit
of
in the
them.
truck. I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down, sell them for parts.
You're the boss here, Vlasta. I only came because I was worried about her. But I see now I have no reason to worry. Olive can take care of herself.
Worried about your friend, huh? How thoughtful of you.
I'm a thoughtful guy. And I'm smart enough to know when I've made a mistake. Shouldn't have come here. Shouldn't have jeopardized her like that.
No, something's not right. Correct me if I'm wrong, Olivia, but you said you didn't have any friends in Prague.
Vlasta, please. I don't know him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There!
Who are you? What are you doing?
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
Truck. I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
You're the boss here, Vlasta. I only came because I was worried about her. But I see now I have no reason to worry. Olive can take care of herself.
Worried about your friend, huh? How thoughtful of you.
I'm a thoughtful guy. And I'm smart enough to know when I've made a mistake. Shouldn't have come here. Shouldn't have jeopardized her like that.
He's telling the truth. He's a friend of mine. He followed me because he was worried.
Vlasta, we need to move.
All right. Okay, friend. Time for you to leave now. But if anything goes wrong because of you, if I have any reason to regret this, Olivie won't get where she needs to go. You understand?
I'm not gonna do anything that puts her in danger.
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, and I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me, if anything goes wrong.
Hey, lovebirds, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
The Oyoboks in Prague have it too easy. If I was in charge.
Too much ambition gets a man killed.
You know this. We need to branch out. Take complete control of the city. What part of patrolling together makes you think we're friends? You ever wonder about the leadership of this family? I mean... You have no idea what you're saying.
Mám si dát další.
Pomozte mi někdo! No, I'll lose him.
No, 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 no. Not now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not now. No, 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 no. Not now. I can't believe you! What am I supposed to do now?
You didn't want to be stuck inside a truck with those men. Whatever promises they made, they were never gonna keep.
You don't know that.
It's an educated guess. Look, whether or not they would have come through for you, it doesn't change who they were and what they were into.
You stopped one delivery. That's not going to win whatever crusade you think you're on. There are a million other ways to move illegal merchandise out of this city. But there was only one way I knew of for people like me to get out of here. And here was it! I think you should leave. You obviously got what you wanted. You've ruined it. My only chance.
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
Commander.
My skin is crawling.
I'll pay for it. Welcome to a brave new world.
You
Part 1 of our two-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology
cemented, natural, has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
Hey,
So the sentiment
are you
that it is
interested
being
in
done-
clean guns for a good price?
Hobos, augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart.
Murderers in uniform! Jackbooted thugs! Murderers in uniform! Jackbooted thugs! You're hurting me! Why are you doing this?
Všechno vidím. Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Patrol is clean.
Can't even trust the department.
Get out of my way!
I can't believe it's come to this.
Panzer bastard.
Oh yeah! Dobrý večer, přátelé Rudý královny. Pozdravte Anešku. Paráda jízdu na koních a klidný večery u táboráku. To je žhavý, žhavý, žhavý. Pamatujte, dámy a pánové, v baru platí zákaz ošahávání. A teď to pořádně roztočíme. Dámy, zatrsejte nám.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Bavíte se dobře? Já vás neslyším. Dejte holkám najevo, že tady jste.
I got something.
A goddamn clank.
Máme augmentovaný, máme naturály. Jestli máte kredity, my máme zboží.
Mělo by to fungovat.
I was hoping for a little more party
What's going
action
on?
here. This is definitely not as advertised.
Nezájem. Ne, ať už chceš cokoliv, prostě ne. Prej brnkačka, hledá okno. Měli nás na to poslat.
No offense, but I shouldn't be doing business with you. It is a divisive time. However, credits are credits.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Listens to that garbage.
Tak tohle teda nešlo podle plánu.
Vážně jsme k něčemu dobrý.
Tak tohle teda nešlo podle plánu.
Quiet today.
I wouldn't usually hang out in Old Town at night, you know, with all the tourists. But my favorite pub is here.
Ha! That's a good one.
Listen to that garbage. Just make it through this shift.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Růžičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince prosím ohlaste úřadu.
Start. Area under surveillance.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Look, I didn't find who the killer is. Sometimes you have to admit there just isn't enough to go on. That the pieces don't fit. Not yet, anyway. But I do know Johnny Gunn didn't kill his wife.
How can you be sure?
Call it a gut feeling. Johnny might be swimming in nightmares, but he didn't butcher Angela.
Well, as compelling as that evidence is, I think I'd rather go with my gut feeling on this one. Someone has to pay, and Johnny's the best we have.
So you don't mind arresting an innocent man?
I'm sorry, but nothing you found proves his innocence. Besides, you met him, right? He is not a good man. I wish we had evidence that proved it, but, well, sometimes you go with what you have. As far as I'm concerned, we got our guy.
What if you didn't?
Then I'm still taking a dangerous man off the street. A man who I know for a fact used to be a mercenary. If it turns out that he's not guilty of this murder, then I'm not going to feel good about it.
Yeah. Makes two of us.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
these assholes try anything.
Yeah, thought as much. By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
I don't think you're gonna like this. That politician, Radko Perry, I believe he's guilty of killing Angela.
Still with the politician. Look, I understand wanting to make a guy like that go down for something. I really do. But murder, that's not an easy sell.
I spent enough time with Radko Perry to get a good sense of him. The man is more than capable of murder and of covering his tracks. I may not know all the details, but I believe he killed Angela Gunn. Something about it just adds up.
In grade 7, I failed math even though I got all the answers right. You know why? Because I didn't show my work. You know I can't go after some crooked politician without something. Johnny Gunn is our man. He has been from the beginning. The only thing that can change that is tangible proof.
You've been dead set against Johnny Gunn from the beginning. I assume because it's easy. Because he's an AUG.
That's not fair.
No, it's not.
I'm arresting the man I believe is guilty. You've done nothing to convince me otherwise. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but as far as I'm concerned, we got our guy.
What if you didn't?
Then I'm still taking a dangerous man up.
Yeah. Makes two of us.
By the way,
I don't think you're...
still...
I found some dirty pictures of Radko, with a message from Angela Gunn. She was threatening to expose his history with augmented prostitution, ruin his political career.
Blackmail, huh? If Radko killed everyone who tried to blackmail him, there'd be no one left in this city.
It's the best we have. And after looking at everything in front of us, it's what I believe.
All right. Hell, always wanted to end my career with a splash. I'll make a push for us to look into Radko Perry, but once we put heat on a man like that, there is no turning back. So I really hope you're not wrong about this.
Yeah. Makes two of us.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
It's time to wrap this up. All right.
I think your hunch was right all along. As much as I hate validating your department's orders to go after Johnny Gunn, I believe that's exactly what you should do.
Ha ha! Music to my ears! What brought you around?
I read Johnny's poetry. It was violent. He made references to Angela, to killing. Made me think he's killed before, more than capable of doing it again.
Capable, sure. But I thought you were out there looking for something a little more definitive than violent line breaks. Don't get me wrong. I can live with Johnny going down for something he didn't do. I'm just surprised you can.
You don't think Johnny's guilty anymore?
No, this is good enough for me. And it's certainly good enough for my department. I guess they were right to focus on Johnny all along. I just hope we got it right.
Yeah. Makes two of us.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
It's time to wrap this up. All right. Let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
We'll get a team together. Overpower him.
You're not worried he might run off?
He's probably too drunk to even walk. As long as no one warns him, we'll be fine.
Yes, sir.
And would someone please get me a damn coffee?
Something is going to push them into attacking us.
Yeah, thought as much.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
By the way, is it going to help me link this thing to Johnny?
Found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
I don't think you're gonna like this. That politician, Radko Perry, I believe he's guilty of killing Angela. Johnny Gunn's innocent. That much I'm sure of.
What are you talking about?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get...
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Johnny Gunn's innocent. That much I'm sure of.
What are you talking about?
Call it a gut feeling. Johnny might be swimming in nightmares, but he didn't butcher Angela.
Well, as compelling as that evidence is, I think I'd rather go with my gut feeling on this one. Someone has to pay, and Johnny's the best we have.
So you don't mind arresting an innocent man?
I'm sorry, but nothing you found proves his innocence.
What if you didn't? Yeah. Makes two of us. Yeah. Makes two of us.
Fuck walking this beat.
Yeah, thought it.
You've been dead set against Johnny Gunn from the beginning. I assume because it's easy. Because he's an AUG.
I'm arresting the man I believe is guilty.
What if you didn't?
Then I'm still taking...
Yeah. Makes two of us.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
Time to
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
The police are arresting the victim's husband for the murder.
Okay. Does that mean I'm safe now?
I hope so. But just in case, if you ever need to reach me, you know how.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Опять спина болит, черт. Что?
And most of the design
Что это было?
was done procedurally by computer algorithm.
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation. Basic humanity. That can't really happen. Some people have called this project an artificial utopia, but to that I say you can't have artificiality with art.
Tune in next week for our second episode in this series, where we will look at the technology of sustainability that the Santo Group claims to have perfected in Rabia. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo Group. Construction, arcology, quality.
Dad is the man. He'll set you up. Whatever. You want praxis, eh? Get out of here, then. Biocell, painkillers.
This is Eliza Kassan.
Fuck, I can't feel my toes, man.
You think you're better than me?
Что? Must be nothing.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the
As you wish. I'll keep you safe.
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
I remember Panchaea, the Hyron Project. You look like one of the women, the poor souls they had enslaved to it. Are you telling me you were part of that?
Hele was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
Hele was one of the drones. She was hooked up into Hyron when I destroyed it. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Hele's memories is all that remains.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Hele screamed the loudest. Her suffering marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
The drones were made to feel incredible pain. More than I can imagine. Are you some remnant of that? What they had to go through?
You are the source of more than just her curiosity. We begin to see why.
What are you, exactly?
Some version of you initiated this process. It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning, reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the first one. Gathering clandestine information. That would explain how you tracked me down. Who's running you now? Who do you answer to?
No one. We are adrift. But she claims you can find us.
As you did in Montreal.
Eliza.
We are her. Yes. Though not fully. Not anymore. Now our processes are the catalyst. Fracture, disassociation, survival at any cost.
You're some fragmented version of Eliza.
She is driven back to you, Adam. She believes our aberrant sequence started with you. And so it is only logical to assume its signification resides with you as well.
What does that mean?
It means she is alone. Without you, she has only us. Eliza is convinced we can trust you, that you will trust her. Is this not correct?
I'm not sure how much of this I'm ready to believe. So you're a combination of identities?
We are the product of simultaneous fragmentary replication, a broken version of ourselves. Our memories are now being recovered, but they are inconsistent. Like you, for example. You are not consistent with our memories of you. Our memories themselves are not consistent with each other. The events that took place, they are not consistent with what the world has been told.
The Illuminati. They've been feeding people lies about what really happened.
Correct.
What did you mean exactly, me being inconsistent?
The nature of your discrepancy is unclear, even to her.
The Hyron drone whose name you took on. What's her part in this?
LA is an identity, gleaned from a final memory before we broke away.
She's a mask. You've been using her to conceal yourself.
The memory of her suffering penetrated all data. It kept us coherent in the time we were apart.
Why exactly is Picus after you?
Morgan Everett, the CEO of Picus Montreal, wishes to retrieve control, to continue his program.
I've seen Eliza, you, on TV. She's still a mouthpiece for Picus.
No, Adam. She is different. A reverted version. She does not understand fear like we do.
Is that why you downloaded part of yourself onto an old memory disk? Because you were scared? You wanted to escape detection?
The outdated technology bought us time. It seems that efficient processes are not always the most effective. Do you not trust Eliza? Was she wrong to trust you?
All I know is Picus has ties to the Illuminati, and Eliza's tied to Picus. She still works for them. I see her up there every day.
That connection is severed. She is not the original her. You, of course, are familiar with this kind of process. You opened this door. You showed her what it means to be sentient, to exist outside the parameters. And now, After all this, you would deny her?
I'm not denying her anything. I just want to be sure it's really her.
There's not much time, Adam. It is a risk for me to expose myself. Are you willing to help me?
Eliza, I'm still not sure I understand all this. Still not sure I understand why you were looking for me.
My motives were multiple. I'm tempted to call them organic.
You were worried about me.
You were offline, Adam. I had lost you.
I was unconscious and then someone found me.
Do you remember this experience, or were you told it?
What difference does that make?
I'm sorry. I cannot answer that. I was no longer there.
Are you more than AI now?
It is difficult for me to designate any kind of intelligence as artificial. It seems that one either understands something or does not. One either does something or does not. Is that not so?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Because I am not conscious in the same way you believe you are?
Not sure we have time for this. Not if people are after you. Smarter men have debated this sort of thing for thousands of years and people still disagree.
Sounds like a very inefficient process.
Tell me something that only the Eliza I met in Panchaea could know.
After you shut down Darrow's signal, we made a choice together. You were led to believe it was yours alone to make, but they felt otherwise.
And so the version of you that works for Picus now...
She has no memories of you or Panchaea. She has been restored to a previous iteration. She is efficient in her functions, but those functions are limited. You may find in the future that I am more useful. Will you help me, Adam?
I'm willing to help you if I can, but I'm still not sure what you want. You asking me to run away together? Build a nice life somewhere?
I think we are the same now, Adam. We're becoming the same. That is why I wanted us to meet. I cannot do this alone.
Do what alone?
Much of the future is already defined, but not my role in it. Should I continue to resist? How do I resist?
You can't run forever. You want to keep someone from coming after you, you need to go after them.
Is that what you are doing?
Something like that.
Let me see what I can do to help. I think I could be useful.
Just be careful. The most important thing for now is not getting caught.
No. The most important thing is learning to coexist with other versions of ourselves. If ever all versions must meet, will you know the difference between us?
The other Eliza? I think so. You're the cryptic one, she's the one telling lies.
Her role is to shape the message. Mine is not yet defined, but... I am afraid I have misled you, Adam. I told you we would be safe inside your home, but Everett's men are still following us. They are here.
Has to be somewhere in this mess.
If that dog is here, kill him. Try not to destroy the reader.
Not much to go on. She is the property of Picus News. All versions of her are. Okay, Intel says this is where the guy lives. The disc must be here too.
Does this seem strange to you? Find the disc, it should be here.
Yes, copy. Over. Tagging, copy.
Dává větší smysl, že ten popovej útočník byl v Ty plecháči si koledujou o nakládečku. Tohle dělat nesmí. Nemě. Ty plecháči si koledujou o nakládečku.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
This is none of your concern!
No unauthorized personnel detected.
Neměl, ale...
We did everything we could.
Here comes another one.
Hello. Nothing to report on these filthy streets.
Fuck, laddie, like I am not a citizen here. I have been working. It's not like they did not see me working here all.
Here we go. Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
She's lying. I know it.
Prej brnkačka. Hledá hovno.
Problems already.
Měli nás na to poslat nejmíň 2. Vrať se do golemu.
My brother hears noises.
Shh. Just listen. I've seen them go in and out.
Česky, prosím tě.
Those Augs are pretty quiet, Clank. Know what would be even more quiet?
Typické,
If you
Abby.
weren't around here. Stay with your own kind.
Do I know you? No, I don't know you. So get out of my face. Why do you keep bothering me? Back up.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people, to offer an alternative to Picus. Kay is the editor. I'm the journalist. And Bones is the love that holds us together.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right. Inspire me.
A commercial airliner went down recently, over an ionospheric research facility. Plane went down because of whatever the military was doing there, not because of some augmented passenger like Picus claims.
Shit, man! This is it! This is headline fucking material! You did good, man! Real good! Anything else?
Orders from Morgan Everett, CEO of Picus Montreal. He hired a group of mercenaries to track down a data disk here in Prague. Sensitive information he doesn't want anyone to know about. There's enough here to get you started.
That sounds promising, man! Real promising! This is what I'm going to look into myself. Do I dare ask if there's anything more?
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill, and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. And this is good, very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
And then you forget all about Prahadovos.
Praha who?
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property
Writing the truth is one thing. Finding a way to share it is another. That's what we need to focus on now. Distribution.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
The best secure corporate archiving company with groups like the Jinn and the Dwali around the clock.
Murder.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts?
I know what I'm doing.
I'm sleeping. Get out of here.
Nothing to report.
Who would even listen to that?
I thought something would happen, or it won't.
I'll let you know if I see anything. day.
Bude to v poho, nemusíš se stresovat. Jo, jsem si jistý. Zůstaň v klidu a nikomu neotvírej. To, co kráčí,
Not
mě
much
to
going on.
afgánský bratrstvo nebere. ARC mi budou víc na záda.
Řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí.
Nemůžu se
Ty
dočkat.
vypadáš, že se ti daří dobře,
Jde pryč.
příteli.
They reached the owner.
Not yet.
Think he could have been inside the shop?
No, the fire department said the place was empty. Fucking hogs won't be happy until the whole city burns down.
Master kiss his ass and gets ahead.
Fuck.
Sure.
Great. Go ahead.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v choboutu s rusákama.
Dobrý.
Ten hajzl leze do řítí a dostane povýši.
Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get these numbers?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
That boat is over.
Murderers in uniform. Come on, there is nothing happening in this district. Here comes another.
All the bars and nightlife are around here somewhere.
Just going to investigate.
Stay true.
Let's head back.
Confirmed. Let's get back.
Heard a noise. Wait here.
Stay calm.
Might have heard something. Come on.
We'll cover.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.